Something big is quietly unfolding in American politics right now, and most people aren't even paying attention yet. While the headlines have been dominated by global conflicts, the economy and the 2026 election build up a battle over political power is happening much closer to home. The maps that decide who controls Congress. Republican led states are now moving aggressively to redraw congressional districts after a major shift in how voting rights cases are handled by the Supreme Court. This may sound technical or even boring at first, but don't be fooled. Congressional maps are political weapons. The way district lines are drawn can determine which party wins seats before a single vote is even cast. And now, after years of legal restrictions and courtroom challenges, many Republican lawmakers believe they have a new opening to redraw maps in ways that could strengthen their hold on the House of Representatives. This isn't just a paperwork update, it's a strategic move with national consequences. If these efforts succeed, they control reshape the political battlefield for years, influence legislation on taxes, immigration, healthcare, and even decide how much power the next president really has. What's happening now could have a bigger impact on the future of Washington than most voters realize. The spark behind all of this is a legal and judicial shift that has changed the rules of the game. Over the last few years, the Supreme Court has narrowed how certain voting rights protecting are interpreted and enforced, particularly when it comes to challenges involving redistricting and claims of discrimination in map drawing. In simple terms, it has become harder to block or overturn districts' maps in court. That has created a new level of confidence among state lawmakers who want more control over how their districts are shaped. Republican officials in several states are now exploring fresh maps proposals, revisions, or mid decade redraws that could create more favorable districts ahead of future elections. Critics argue this is a partition engineering designed to lock in power. Supporters say it's simply states exercising their constitutional authority to manage elections and reflect population changes or legal clarity. Either way, this is not happening in a vacuum. Every line on a map can change who gets represented, whose vote becomes more influential, and which communities are split apart of grouped together. The fight over map is really a fight over math, geography, and political survival. And both parties know exactly what's at stake. For Republicans, the timing makes perfect sense. Control of the House has become incredibly fragile in recent election cycles, with just a handful of districts often determining which party wins the chamber. In an era of razor thin margins, even gaining 3 to 5 safer seats through map changes could be politically massive. That's why these state levels actions matter so much nationally. Instead of focusing only on campaigning harder to winning over swing voters, parties increasingly look for structural advantages that improve their odds before election season begins. Redistricting is one of the most powerful tools available. By consolidating opposition voters into fewer districts or redistributing stubborn and rural voting blocks more efficiently, lawmakers can dramatically shift electoral outcomes. Republicans see this as a defensive and offensive opportunity. Protect vulnerable incumbents while creating pathways for future gains. Democrats, meanwhile, are warning that these moves could reduce competition and weaken minority representation in some areas. They are already preparing legal responses, public campaigns, and pressure efforts in states where map changes are being discussed. So, while the public hears redistricting and tunes out, party strategists hear something completely different: leverage, control, and long term advantage. This also highlights a much bigger transformation happening in American politics right now. Power is increasingly shifting away from just Washington and into the states. Governors, state legislatures, and state courts now play an outsized role in shaping national outcomes. Whether it's abortion laws, education policy, immigration enforcement, or election rules, states are no longer just implementing national agendas. They are actively creating the political conditions that shape the country's future. Congressional maps are a perfect example of that shift. A decision made in state capital can end up changing the balance of power in Congress, which then affects federal budgets, investigations, judicial appointments, and major legislation. This is why state elections matter far more than many voters assume. The people deciding district boundaries are often elected in races that receive very little national attention. Yet their decisions can influence millions of Americans. In many ways, the battle over congressional maps is a reminder that some of the most important fights in US politics happen long before voters ever step into a booth on election day. Of course, this issue is highly controversial for a reason. Gerrymandering has been criticized for years by voters across the political spectrum. Many Americans believe politicians should not be choosing their voters. Instead, voters should be choosing their politicians through fair competition. But in reality, both major parties have engaged in aggressive map strategies when given the chance. Democrats have done it in blue states, Republicans in red states, and the cycle continues because the incentives are enormous. What makes the current movement especially important is the legal environment. If courts are less willing or less able to intervene, the political branches have more room to act. That means the next wave of districts maps could become even more aggressive than what Americans have seen in previous cycles. The long term concern is public trust. When voters begin to believe elections are structurally titled before campaigns even being, cynicism rises and turnout can suffer. On the other hand, supporters argue map mapping has always been political and from whichever side feels a disadvantages. If you like the video, please do consider subscribing my channel and stay connected with me. I will see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.